Good evening, everyone. I didn't think I'd be making another video this soon, but it turns out that there is something that I must share. There is no way that I can ignore what I have seen. And this is a big one. This one is a literal game changer. So, we all know about Poison XIX, and we all know about the antidote that the government wants us to get multiple jabs of. Now, what's funny is, before we go any further into this, the politicians are exempt from getting their shots of the antidote. What a coincidence. Because I am going to link a video in the description below which categorically shows that the shots of the antidote, there has been what is known as a HYDRA inside these shots of the antidote. A self-replicating, immortal creature. And they are injecting that through the antidotes into us. And if what I suspect is true, then this means that this HYDRA could end up turning all of us into zombies, essentially. Yes, you heard me right. This HYDRA, which was not mentioned to us at all, has been found in the vials of the antidote. And obviously I'm using code because I don't want YouTube getting its bots to auto-flag this and take this down. And you'll understand why. So, as said, in the description below, I will be linking the video that provides unequivocal evidence of this. That a creature has been found in the antidotes. So, what does this tell us? Well, go back to the point I made about 90 seconds, hundreds of seconds ago. Is it now not a coincidence? Some antics going on back there. Anyway, is it now not a coincidence that the politicians are exempt from this jab? I'll tell you why they're exempt from the jab. It's because they want to take full control of us. That's why they want that. That's why they're exempt. Because how is the government supposed to control us if everyone, including themselves, are turned into mindless sheeple? Can you understand why this information needs to get out? Urgently. Immediately, I would say. Because if we don't get this information out there, oh my God. And do you know what's really sad? Do you know what's really sad? I'm the only one in my family who hasn't taken their poison. I am the only one in my entire family who has not subjected themselves to their bullshit. So yes, this is deadly serious. This is very, very serious. And if my family ends up becoming zombies because of this HYDRA in the antidote, nearly slipped with the word there. Anyway, if my family gets adversely affected by this, you bet your goddamn fucking ass I am going to be angry. The anger I'm showing here will be nothing. It will be a drop in the water, as it were, compared to the shitstorm that will head straight for our establishment, as well as the pharmaceuticals who pushed this poison. So I would recommend everyone, make sure you watch this video. It is extremely important, as it may end up saving you and or your family's lives. Because this could literally mean the government is turning us all into, in layman's terms, zombies. Sheeple. They want to add to the 90% who are fast asleep. Well, I'll tell you right now, I'll be goddamned before I become one of the 90%. I'll always remain as part of the 5%, and I am so glad. I am so glad I did not listen to a certain someone in my family who was constantly pressuring me to get the antidote, who was trying to emotionally blackmail me and basically emotionally manipulate me into feeling guilt for somebody else in my family, and what if I end up infecting them with poison XIX if I don't take the antidote myself. Hope you're proud of yourself. So, that being said, there is another point I need to make as well, and it's an epiphany that I had whilst thinking about the HYDRA, as well as all the bollocks that's been going on regarding poison XIX. And that is a video from We've Got a Problem, who I'll also link the video in the description below, regarding basically the extension of online harms that they've been trying to push through the back door, which, funnily enough, the mainstream media has not got a single fucking story on. And I wonder why that is. Further drives into the point that I've made a few minutes ago regarding turning us all into zombies. This is also being used so that they've got a plan B, basically. So that those that have avoided taking the antidote will not be able to speak negatively about the government or anything else regarding them unless they want to serve time in prison. Because there was a time where I actually mentioned this on my first channel, the one that had like 3,200 subscribers and what have you, where I said they were pushing through an online harm which basically is going to affect our freedoms, our ability to freedom of speech, and we won't be able to speak negatively about the government at all. And I think, if I remember correctly, the maximum jail term you can get for that is 18 years. Murderers don't get that time on very rare occasions, I'll admit. Most of the time they get life. But theoretically and technically, that could still be less time than what murderers get. I mean, given we've got to factor in good behaviour and all that. But even then, let's say there is no good behaviour thing, and you're in there for the full stint of 18 years. You could potentially be in there longer than people who have committed murder, or rape, or grooming gang crimes. Now, isn't that a scary thought? Hey, what do you get done for, Jim? Oh, I got done for murdering somebody. I'm in here for 15 years. What about you? I spoke negatively about the government. They give me 18 fucking years in this shithole. All because I said negative stuff about them. Damn. You know, that kind of shit. This was what I was mentioning back in the day. And they are now potentially trying to push this out even further, like I said, as nothing more than a plan B. Sorry, I'm just logging onto my computer. Just got home, you see. Anyway, that is why I needed to make this video, 100%. There is no way in God's earth I can ignore this. And as I said, I'm gonna unlist this first so that, or private it, so I can get my shit done on this. Then I'm going to put the links in the description below so that you guys can look at the videos and see them for yourself. And then we are going to take this fight straight to the establishment and all the pharmaceuticals. And we are going to question them as to why on earth there is a fucking organism in the shots of the antidote. And let's see how well they explain this one. Let's see how well they explain potentially turning us into mindless sheeple, those that have taken the shots of the antidote. And then let's have them answer the question of what are you going to do to compensate the families of those you are basically poisoning with your antidote of, well, poison XIX. Let's see what they have to say. And then you'll realise exactly how wholeheartedly evil demonically disgusting and absolutely, undeniably abhorrent this whole thing is.